is that today we have about 130,000 Indian students in US universities. Not Indian origin students, but Indian students. Indian origin students are additional to that. And for these 130,000 Indian students in US universities, we are paying every year $4.5 billion just as tuition fees to US universities. And of course, there's much more expenditure in terms of staying and food. And $4.5 billion is not a figment of my imagination. You multiply about 150,000 by 30,000, which is the average fees in a US educational institution. That's the figure that you find for yourself, and it is the figure we find in trade statistics. So I think in this very impressive engagement of India with the United States, it's interesting to see how the Indian diaspora, in its activities here, is both trying to retain its identity and also merge with the wider society. So I find there are different kinds of events. There are some professional events. The people in the hotel industry do their professional events several times a year, and a big event at the end of the year. The doctors do their professional events. The engineers do their professional events. Sometimes there are events related to particular university or sets of universities. So the Indian Institute of Technology, their alumni do a set of events. The Aligarh Muslim University does a separate set of events. And the large number of events that are state-based or region-based or linguistically based, again giving people a sense of connectedness, of identity. But what I also find very, very interesting is when there are literature-based events. Because one of the challenges we find is that now there is growing engagement between India and the United States. And at the top policy levels in both the countries, there is understanding of each other. There's understanding of what we need to do to take the relationship forward. But at the wider societal level, I think both in the US and in India, there is not sufficient understanding of the other country. And therefore, literature-based events focused more on understanding of our own society and other society will help us develop that understanding to a far greater extent.